Oh well, we've done it again. We're a bit full in the shed. Bare fermenters, more fermenters. That one there, and that one there, and there's a little one inside it I picked up with 6 demijohns off of one of the local free cycle type sites. But we're gonna have to clear the decks because we've got a little something coming up. Right, well that's better. We've got a little boxy there. Cleared the decks a bit and put everything stuffed up there, but you'll see that funny little thing there because we have been busy today and knocked up a couple of keggles, so it's time to get the box of goodies out and start having a thunk about where everything's going to go. First off, we've got to fill that glass, most important thing. Well, that's got a bit shook up in my trouser pocket. Matron. A bit of Northern Monk mocha porter. The last one wasn't that lively. So we've had a little rummage around in the boxes and the drawers and trying to find all the tools and hole cutters and step drill bits. And as you saw the other last week's old V1 keggle with the finally fixed solution to the buckled fitting. We've jumped on since that to going for one of these. I did have someone contact me interested in that, but they're having something else now. But a couple other bits I'll show you in another snippet later on, probably tomorrow. I'm filming this late Saturday night now with a bit of a banging headache, even though I did have ear protection on. It does get a bit noisy cutting the lids off. I said kegs. If any of you have ever tried to disassemble a keg, the camera's picking it up, there's a little locking tab which stops you unscrewing them. Now, obviously it's not an issue in this situation because we're cutting the lids off, but with the other style keg, the A couplings, the inner piece you turn back, push down and turn back, and then you can unscrew it. I don't know about these ones. I couldn't get anything on there to leave this one undone. Probably should have done it while it was still in the keg. I just put a keg coupling on it and degassed it, but we'll get it off, not a problem. But we've done a couple of them and ground the old lids up, cleaned a myriad of stickers off of them. So I'm just going to pull out everything and see what we got. Well, always the case, isn't it? Now I've got everything out of the box. There's some bits that I've bought since that haven't ended up in this box. Probably in the house and in between moving everything about in various rooms and putting it in storage and taking it out of storage and sorting it out. They've gone walkabout somewhere, but they'll turn up. Nothing too major, I think. Sensor cable wire. Should be another one of those, but it'll turn up. We're a bit of a way from the stage where we'll be wiring the sensor cables in. So I'll just take you off the mount and show you the bits and pieces we've got so far. So if you're thinking of making a keggle or building a Herms or rim system, you're going to be needing to think about some of these bits. First of all, obviously some cutting tools, couplers. We've got the keg couplings, cam locks, male and female. We've got some female threaded ends as well, which are on the pumps. And some extension cables for those that will hook into the connections, and we're not using speed controllers to operate the 12V pumps. I'm gonna throttle them with some ball valves. And we've got a spare thermocouple. We've already got 3 various, some of them are 1/2 inch, some of them are 1/4, but I have an adapter anyway to make do if one should fail and it's the wrong fitting. Talking of which, we have 3-part ball valve, T-piece. The sensor will go in there through the flow and out. The other one will obviously be mounted in the boil kettle. So we have a jolly stainless steel rib tickler to fit. This little gubbins is the fitting for a sight glass. I bought one which was cheap for a reason. It didn't come with that fitting, but the time I purchased this and it was just a snipping cheaper from China. And the second one I think I bought from the Homebrew company in Ireland with my false bottom. This is the assembled sight glass, complete with O-ring, lock nut, and obviously a little blanking end, and then you've got a stainless steel tube with the slots cut in it, and your sight glass is kept inside that, which is a bit better than the ones that are just threaded and go in on the fitting, because obviously if you catch them you're going to snap the thread, or depending on what plastics they're made of they will go brittle. So this one's a little bit safer to use. I may still fit some kind of little bracket at the top there just to stop it from swinging about. To be seen what mods we need to do. And that's the other one that came exactly the same, it's just obviously parts of fairly standard looking false bottom with the stainless steel fitting, and a couple of large bore hose barbs to go on the ends. So I can't remember what I got for it now, but they're my 1/2 inch to 10mm for my Hertz coil. And obviously we've got a stink bug, little bastard thing. Yeah, and obviously if you're going to be drilling you need some of that. Stop your drill bits screwing up. Electric wise, at the minute we're going for the cheap option because I've already got them, and some of them came with a different insulator on them. These are like a ceramic. These ones came from China in a plastic bag wrapped in bubble wrap. The other ones I bought from the UK, and the good old Royal Mail managed to bang those, twist them, and then these have broken. The little insulator stubs. But not the end of the world, but I managed to get a refund, so basically I haven't cost me anything, so they're getting used for now. Connection wise, we are going for a round surface box, so we've just drilled it out. It's not a huge amount of thread on these, but hopefully we can do something with it. And obviously mains cable in through the gland, and I should just be returning the earth back round and out, and then just drilling and tapping the bottom of the keg to put an earth connection on, because there's no provision on the heating element to earth it. Obviously it would be earthed from whatever it would be screwed into, so we're going to have to earth the actual body of the keg just in case anything happens. Yeah, so we're going to have a little play later on just to figure out refresh the memory. I did have everything drawn and written out on a piece of paper. Yeah, probably be at the back of the table here somewhere, or as long as it's since been lost. But they are. We'll refresh our memory. I've even got a blanking end for it. I can't for the life of me remember what I bought that for. I obviously had a brainstorm over something, and what I did with them. It'll come back to me, I suppose. Eventually. Maybe. Anyway, that's about it for the future Keggle builds. So we'll keep you posted as we start to do. I'm not going to cover too much of it on video because time-wise, if I've got the time to do a little bit, I'll do it rather than setting all the cameras up and messing about. And there's thousands of videos out there of people drilling holes in kegs and things, so it's a bit like sucking eggs really, isn't it? But couple of little bits I'll chuck on, but for now, on this segment, it's it. I'm going to have my beer, something to eat.